Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast by Literature Times. Today, we are here to discuss how important is author branding today. And we have three exceptional guests with us. Let me introduce you one by one. First, we have Abhinav Jain, sir. He is a fantasy novelist and a teacher who believes in inspiring magical words to inspire and um, inspire and awaken hidden talents. Next, we have Harshita ma'am. Harshita ma'am is an engineering student and a debut author whose heartfelt storytelling blends youthful insights with timeless message of living in present. Hello and welcome, ma'am. And joining us today, we also have Divya ma'am, a fantasy storyteller weaving magical realm and heroic journeys inspired by mythology, imagination, and human spirit. Hello and welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much for
Thanks for
having me.
having us.
Okay, so I would love you to introduce yourself a bit. First of all, we'll start with Anuv sir. Abhinav sir.
Thank you, Sakshi. I am a fantasy writer, but fantasy is not only zone. मैं इसके अलावा और भी जोन्स में लिखता हूँ. मैंने एक सोलो बुक लिखी है, सोशल लव स्टोरी है, नायिका अ गर्ल विद ड्रीम्स. और अभी मैं कंसिस्टेंटली फैंटेसी बुक्स पे ही कॉन्सेप्ट कर रहा हूँ. और मेरी अगली बुक नेक्स्ट मंथ आने वाली.
Okay, sir. Harshita ma'am.
Hello, my name is Rajala Harshitha. I'm currently pursuing bachelor's in engineering and have strong passion for writing. I am a published author and have also written several articles which have helped me develop strong content creation skills. My expertise includes writing, communication, and storytelling, and I enjoy crafting engaging and impactful content for the audience. Thank you.
Okay. Divya ma'am, we would love to hear from you.
My name is Divya Mahobia, and Emma Farada in the Shadow Stone is my debut novel. And I never thought that I would write a book in my life. I'd like to thank my friend. She supported me a lot. And as a new writer, the journey was quite long and it required a lot of patience. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you everybody for being here, and I'm so excited to dive into the discussion. So, what do you mean by author branding and how it is different from just marketing a book? I would love to hear from Abhinav sir.
Uh, Author branding is about crafting and projecting consistent image. And as an author, ये आपको एक स्टेबलिश ऑथर के रूप में स्थापित करती है और आपके रीडर्स के साथ आपके रिलेशन को बताती है. ये एक लॉन्ग टर्म चीज है. इसमें क्या होता है कि आप अपने रीडर्स से कनेक्ट करते हैं, उनसे बातें करते हैं और धीरे धीरे अपना एक पर्सनालिटी उनके सामने दिखाते हैं कि हम ये हैं, आप क्या लिख रहे हैं, कैसे लिख रहे हैं और किस किस जोन में लिख रहे हैं. ये सारी चीजें उनको आप बताते हैं और जिससे आपकी एक इमेज बनती है रीडर्स के आगे. और इसके अलावा मार्केटिंग शॉर्ट टर्म चीज है. इसमें क्या होता है, आप एक खास अपनी कोई किताब या कोई सीरीज पर ही फोकस करते हैं और उसको ज्यादा से ज्यादा सेल करने और लोग रीडर्स तक पहुंचाने की कोशिश करते हैं. जबकि इसके अलावा ऑथर ब्रांडिंग एक लॉन्ग टर्म चीज है, ये उससे अलग होती है. इसमें आप खुद को स्थापित करते हैं. अगर आप एक ब्रांड के रूप में स्थापित हो जाते हैं तो इससे फर्क ये पड़ता है कि आपकी किताबें अपने आप बिकना शुरू हो जाती है, रीडर्स आप तक जल्दी पहुंचने लगते हैं. तो ये ब्रांडिंग और मार्केटिंग मेरे हिसाब से.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Harshita ma'am.
Yes, for me, author branding is about showing people who I am beyond the pages of my book. When I published my debut book, The Value of Now, I didn't just share the Amazon link. I shared parts of myself. I spoke about the journey on Instagram. I posted story with a book link. And I personally commented on posts where people reviewed my book. That wasn't just promotion, it was connection for me. And marketing ends after the book is sold, but branding is what makes people remember you, follow you, and wait for your next book. I think it's how I build trust as an author. I think that's why I think the marketing, author branding is very important than marketing the book.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Divya, ma'am, we would love to hear from you.
To me, author branding is the essence of who you are as a storyteller. It's the emotional imprint you leave on your readers across everything you write, say, and share. It's not just about your logo, colors, or social media presence, though those things play a role. But author branding is about defining your voice, your values, your unique perspective, and the kind of emotional journey readers can expect from the book. It's what sets you apart and makes you memorable, even when you're not actively promoting a specific brand. Now, if we talk about marketing a book, it is more tactical and short term. It's about launching the book into the world and using strategies to get into readers' hands. Things like promotions, ads, events, and campaigns. It's more important, but it's only one part of a bigger picture. I think author branding is the foundation on which all of that rests. It's what helps people instantly recognize the work even before they have read the blog. So a strong brand creates loyal readers who don't just buy your current book, they wait for your next one. And it's about connection, consistency, and credibility over time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. That was so fascinating insight. I would love to know, do you think it is essential for a debut author to building a brand early, even before the book releases? What are your thoughts, Harshita, ma'am?
Absolutely. I strongly believe that author branding should begin even before the book is released. When I published my debut novel, The Value of Now, I didn't have a structured branding in place. But what I did intention to show up and connect with the people. And I started sharing my book through Instagram stories and posted Amazon links. I didn't post behind the stories, like behind the scenes writing stories and all, but I was present. I actively engaged with the readers and reviewers, especially when they shared their thoughts online. I made it a point to comment and thank them to build real connection that might seem small, but it actually mattered a lot. And in a world flooded with a content, people aren't just buying a book, they are investing in the voice behind it. When readers know that the real person who cares, who is readable, who values the feedback, it creates a relationship beyond the pages. I think that's where branding starts. As if you are just starting out your journey, no matter how imperfect, is something worth sharing. People love being part of the story before it's complete. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be visible and attentive.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Divya, ma'am, please.
I totally agree with Harshita. I think it's incredibly important for a debut author to start building their brand early, even before their first book is released. In today's world, readers don't just connect with the books, they connect with the people behind them. Starting early gives you the opportunity to share your journey, your passion, your voice. It helps build anticipation and trust with potential readers. So by the time your book is out in the world, it's already a small but engaged audience rooting for you. Branding early doesn't mean having everything perfectly figured out. It just means being intentional. Start showing up as the author you are and the one you want to be. Whether you're sharing behind the scene glimpse of your writing process, talking about themes you love to explore, or simply connecting with the writing community, all of that contributes to your brand. It's not about self promotion, it's about storytelling beyond the book. And when the book is finally launched, you are not a stranger. You are someone readers feel like they know you and they want to support you. Thank you.
Absolutely, ma'am. Yeah. Abhinav, sir.
Yes, I agree with both the girls. And as a Hindi writer, I face more difficulty than English writer. Once the book comes, I have to brand myself, and I learned how to brand me, how to marketing my books, and the readers जो रीडर्स होते हैं आपके वो आपको आपकी फेसबुक पोस्ट इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट आपकी रील्स आप जिस तरीके से पोस्ट करते हैं लिखते हैं जिस प्रकार से अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करते हैं उन सारी चीजों पे कनेक्ट करते हैं और उसके आधार पर ही आपको एक ब्रांड के तौर पर देखते हैं, आपको जानते हैं, तब वो आप बुक्स से कनेक्ट होते हैं और अधिक से अधिक कनेक्ट होने पर वो आपके नेक्स्ट बुक का वेट करते हैं। एक ऑथर के लिए ये बहुत जरूरी है कि वो एक ब्रांड के तौर पर खुद को स्थापित करे। अभी मेरी 4 बुक्स आ चुकी हैं, तब तक मैंने पहली बुक के बाद से ही खुद को ये करना शुरू कर दिया था। आप डे बाय डे नए नए कोर्स करते हैं, नए नए विषयों पर लिखते हैं, अपनी कोर्स में कई सारी अपनी किताबों के बारे में भी रील्स बनाते हैं, किताबों के बारे में भी लिखते हैं। तो ये सारी चीजें होती हैं जो आपको एक ब्रांड के रूप में दिखाती हैं। थैंक यू।
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. How can writers strike a balance between being authentic and being marketable? I would love to know from Divya ma'am.
That's such a great question. And I think it's something a lot of writers struggle with, especially in the age of social media. For me, striking a balance between being authentic and being marketable starts with understanding that the two aren't opposites. Being marketable doesn't mean being fake. It means learning how to present your authentic self in a way that resonates with your audience. Authenticity is your superpower. It's your unique voice, your values, your personal story. Those are the things that truly connect with people. But being marketable means shaping that authenticity into a clear, consistent message that fits within the expectations of your genre or readership. It's about being intentional. For example, you might not share every detail of your personal life, but you can still be open, honest, and real about your writing journey, your challenges, your wins. So at the end of the day, readers want to connect with the person behind the words. When you lean into who you are and then align with your audience needs or interests, you create a space where authenticity and marketability can work hand in hand. So it's not about trying to be everything to everyone. It's about being true to yourself while also being thoughtful about how you show up in the world.
Absolutely, ma'am. Abhinav, sir, we would love to hear from you.
Authenticity is a must thing. आई मैंने जैसे फैंटेसी राइटर की बात करूंगा, मैं खुद एक फैंटेसी राइटर हूँ। तो मैंने कई लोगों को देखा है, वो कहते हैं कि अगर आपने हैरी पॉटर पढ़ा है तो आपको ये भी पढ़ना चाहिए। मतलब अपनी बुक के बारे में कभी भी तुलना नहीं करनी चाहिए किसी की। हाँ, हैरी पॉटर एक माइलस्टोन है, बट आप अगर उससे अच्छा लगते हैं तो अपने आप को खुद बताइए। ये मतलब कभी ये मत कहिए कि हाँ मैंने बहुत अच्छा लगा है या मेरी बुक बहुत अच्छी है, मैंने एक बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से इसको प्रेजेंट किया है। कभी दूसरों से तुलना मत कीजिए, कभी अपनी बड़ाई मत कीजिए। आपने जो लिखा है वो रीडर्स तक पहुंचेगा, वो खुद अप्रिशिएट करेंगे। आपने अपना काम लिखकर पूरा कर दिया है, पर ये उन्हें डिसाइड करने दीजिए क्या अच्छा है क्या बुरा। अगर आपने ऑथेंटिक होगा, अच्छी चीज लिखी होगी, ओरिजिनलिटी होगी, तो लोग अपने आप ही आपसे कनेक्ट करेंगे, आपके आने वाली बुक्स को पढ़ेंगे। तो मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा कि तुलना कभी मत कीजिए कि हाँ आपने ये पढ़ा है तो ये भी पढ़िए, या अगर आपको ये बुक अच्छी लगती है तो आपको ये मेरी बुक भी पसंद आएगी। ये आप मेरे ख्याल से आपकी कम करती है ब्रांडिंग को। थैंक यू।
Absolutely, sir. Harshita, ma'am.
I think the key is to be unapologetically you, but to present in a way that speaks to your readers. For me, my book, deeply personal, it is a very personal book to me. It's short, emotional novella with theme like self-discovery and healing. I didn't try to make it look like a typical commercial romance or a thriller just for the sake of sales. Instead, I leaned into what made it real, my age, my voice, and the rawness of the characters. And that's exactly what connected with readers. So being marketable doesn't mean changing who you are. It's about showing the most relatable, memorable version of your true self. I think your style. I think that's what makes your brand stand.
Okay. Thank you for those heartfelt words and inspiring responses. Um, I would love to know what advice would you give to the writers who feel intimidated or overwhelmed by the idea of branding themselves? I would love to know from Abhinav sir.
मेरा राइटर्स को मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा कि अभी तो आप लिखिए, ब्रांडिंग पहली बुक के बाद आप शुरू कर दीजिए, धीरे धीरे बिल्ड होगी। तब तक आप नया लिखते रहिए। केवल ब्रांडिंग के चक्कर में अगर आप सोचें कि किताबें नहीं चल रही हैं या नहीं बिक रही हैं, तो उससे प्रभावित मत होइए। आप लिखिए, और ज्यादा से ज्यादा लिखिए। आपकी किताब कभी ना कभी, चाहे अभी बेस्ट सेलर हो या फ्लॉप हो, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, एक टाइम, years later, your book will be awesome and it will find its true reader, sorry. तो ये होगा। थैंक यू।
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I would love to know from Harshita ma'am.
Yeah, I completely understand that feeling. When I first heard the word branding, it felt like something meant for companies or influencers, not for the young writer like me. But I realized that author branding isn't about having a logo or looking perfect online. It's simply about showing up as yourself consistently. When I published my book, sorry for speaking a lot about my book, but I didn't have a marketing team or a huge followers. But I made an effort to be present, sharing my book links, responding to readers, and engaging with reviewers. I think that was my branding. It wasn't flashy, but it was genuine, and that's what stuck with people. My advice to readers is don't think of branding as a performance. Think of it as a conversation. You don't need to be everywhere or do everything. Just start where you are, whether it's one post, one reader, one interaction, or one message. The small interactions matters a lot and it builds trust over time. Your words matter, your story actually matters a lot and is more powerful than you think.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Divya ma'am, we would love to know from you.
My biggest piece of advice to budding writers is this: do not wait for permission. The literally landscape is shifting, and that's a powerful thing. You don't have to fit into a mold or follow a rigid path to be a writer. Your voice, your story, and your perspective matter more now than ever. So start where you are, share your work. Even if it's not perfect, connect with other writers, learn the craft, but also trust your instinct. The industry will keep evolving, but the heard of it, authentic storytelling will always be in demand. So write boldly, stay curious, and remember that every step you take, even the messy ones, are part of building your unique author journey. And most importantly, enjoy the process.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So, as we wrap up, I would love to know the last piece of advice you would give a author who is starting to brand themselves, starting with Harshita ma'am.
Yeah, don't wait to feel ready. Just start. Your author brand isn't about having everything figured out from day one. It's about showing up with honesty, passion, and the sense of purpose. People connect with stories, but they stay for the person behind them. You don't need like viral posts or perfect aesthetics to build a brand. You need consistency, authenticity, and the courage to let people see your journey. Every time you share a piece of your writing, your thoughts, or even your doubts, you're creating a space where readers feel something. I think that's what sticks. Your voice is your brand. Own it yourself, nurture it genuinely, and let it evolve as you grow.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Divya ma'am, I would love to know from you also.
I think the core of writing stays the same, telling meaningful stories, but how we deliver those stories, who get to tell them, and how audience interact with them, that's where the real transformation is happening. And it's incredibly empowering, especially from emerging writers and voices that are just beginning to be heard. So, because writing is isn't just about the end results, it's about the growth, the courage, and the joy you find along the way. So, continue the journey. Don't stop writing, no matter how long it takes. Thank you.
Okay. Abhinav sir.
I'm sure we agree with both of them. Just write. And one more thing, I am adding this. Uh, Read. The more you read, the more you write. अपने आसपास जितने भी आपसे जुड़े हुए, जो आपके जोन में लिख रहे हैं, जैसे आप फैंटेसी में हैं तो फैंटेसी लेखकों पढ़िए। आप अगर लव स्टोरीज पढ़ रहे हैं तो और जिन्होंने लव स्टोरीज लिखी है वो पढ़िए। पर अपने सारे राइटर्स जो आपके समय में लिख रहे हैं उन सभी को पढ़िए। जितना ज्यादा आप पढ़ेंगे उतना ज्यादा आपको पता चलेगा कि लोग क्या लिख रहे हैं, किस तरह से लिख रहे हैं और किन किन विषयों पर लिख रहे हैं, उनकी सोच कहाँ तक जा रही है। तब आपको ये जानने में बेहतर मदद मिलेगी कि आप जो लिख रहे हैं वो आगे चल के वो ब्रांड बन पाएगा या नहीं बन पाएगा। इसलिए ज्यादा से ज्यादा अपने समकालीन लेखकों को भी पढ़ना भी बहुत जरूरी है। थैंक यू।
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Divya, ma'am, we would love to know the conclusion from your side.
My conclusion is that I think the future of writing is incredibly exciting and more expansive than it has ever been. We are at this fascinating intersection where technology, accessibility, and diverse voices are reshaping the literary landscape in real time. New platforms from self-publishing tools to serialized storytelling apps and even AI-assisted writing are democratizing the process. Writers who may have been overlooked by traditional gatekeepers now have means to publish, grow an audience, and build thriving careers on their own terms. At the same time, readers are evolving too. They are craving authenticity, inclusivity, and stories that challenge traditional norms. That's pushing the literary world to grow and diversify in powerful ways. We are seeing more stories told from perspectives that were once marginalized or ignored, and that's only going to expand as global voices become more interconnected. Thank you.
Okay, Harshita, ma'am.
Yes, as I said already, don't wait to feel ready. Just start. Just start writing. Just start publishing. Even when I published my book, I was like, no, I should not do this. I should not do that. But I think you're ready for it. Just write and just publish the book. That's it.
Okay, and Abhinav, sir.
मैं सिर्फ यही कहूंगा कि a book is a unique product. It's need branding, so have patience. Keep striving to better than you did last time. Reach out to your readers. Talk about your book. Just don't be say one thing. This is my best work. Read and write.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much once again, the incredible authors, for being here with me, and to the listener as well for turning in. And until next time, keep writing, keep evolving, and keep embracing the beauty of storytelling. Thank you, authors. That was really great time having you here with us, and I really hope to have you next time as well because I want to know and discuss many more things about us, and about many more things. Thank you.
Thanks for having us. It was a
Thank you.
pleasure being here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.